Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Franz Lapointe. I'm gonna bring you another tutorial. um, and we're gonna stick to the basics. I'm telling you, the basics is what you need to learn. Try not to think about sharp 13s and sharp 11s. Those things don't really exist, people. There are only 12 notes, and in the scale, there's usually just 7 notes. All right, so the 13s and all that stuff, it's basically a 13 is a 6. All right, so I'm going to show you how to approach it using basic chords. Okay, now when you're practicing basic chords, you don't need a whole bunch of throw the theory books out. You don't need it. Theory is common sense, and I'm going to show you how to approach it. Okay, we're going to take a major chord, 3 notes, nothing fancy, and look how it's going to sound. Okay, now I got my right hand is just playing basic C major chord. Now my left hand, okay, the left hand as a piano player is your power. This is where you get fancy. This is where you can make things sound beautiful. Okay, now if somebody asked me to play major 7, you know, you would probably say, okay, he's gonna play. Okay, now the concept I like to use, and this concept will bring you a long way, is whatever the name of, if they tell you play a C, I don't know, something 13. 13 is that keyword. 13, do not think of playing that 13 from your right hand. Don't play it on your right hand. Play the 13 on your left. So if I were to play, if they told me to play a C7, add 13 in there, you would think I would play C7, and I would go, you can't do that. Or you could go, but that's whack. That's whack. We want to play the 13 with our left. So when we're playing, something, and I just threw the 13 out there. When we're playing something, we want to play it with our left. For example, they tell you to play a C9. You would say, oh, I'm going to play C9. This is C major, and the 9 is here. But I'm looking at it like that's whack. Play the 9 with your left. Your left hand is the power punch. I just played your C9. Okay? You could call it the bass, right? But this is how you play all these terms that you've heard before. What are those terms you like to use? Drop 2, drop this, voice, bassless chords. I forgot the terms, because the terms, yeah. I mean, the terms are nice, but you already know, most people know chords, a lot of chords, and they'll say this name, that name, that name. That's fine. But if somebody wants you to play major 7, C major 7, play the C major, regular, and then play the 7 down here. This sounds better than you might not play it in church, or you might not play it in a gig, but you might play that. Somebody's like, wow, what chord is he playing? You're just playing a major 7. Same thing with minor. If I was playing a minor, This sounds much better than okay. A lot of your playing, it's gonna. These are drop voicings, basically. But this is an easier way to think about it. Is you're just gonna take the name of the chord. If they told you play a C6, okay, play C. And here's your 6. Now you can move along. You can move the notes now because they're spread out beautifully now. You could spread them out more. Like you would probably want to, play it like. That gives you a lot of space to move. And I'm just going up chromatically. And we're not doing any fancy names. You could play C major and you could just start it off basic. All right, I'm just playing C major here, C major here. Now I'm just gonna move the left hand up 1. Okay, then you could throw that in a ridiculous type of jazz craziness like. Kind of sounds crazy. There's nothing you're gonna play in church. All right, so let's, we tried C sharp with the C major basic chord. Now we're gonna try. We did this one, which is the 9. This sounds beautiful when you do it chromatically, right? You already hear it. Sounds beautiful. And if you want to make it sound even better, you would flip this, play the C like this. Basic. Just a C major with the 9 down here. You could go. Basic stuff. Nothing complicated. So now we did the 9. So now we're going to do what they usually call the sharp 9, right? They usually call it a sharp 9. And it's not working out with C major. Or let's try to flip it and see what happens. Nah, still not working out. Still not working. All right, so let's go to, this is basic, the 10. Okay. There's uses for that, but we're not going to get into that. So let's go to the 11 now. F is the 11. I like that. Beautiful. Now let's go up to what they call a flat 5. Let's see. Very abstract. You could probably use that in jazz. It definitely works. All right, so next one is, you already know that one. I'm sure you guys hear it. All right, so you guys heard that before. Now, sharp 5. You know that. You've heard that before. keys. Then you move along. A. Then B flat. Then B. And the C major never changed. The C major never changed. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it, hit that bell button. And if you guys want me to expound on this and do other chords and do tricks to make it simple so you don't have to know all this theory and this nonsense that's going on, all this stuff is basic and easy. No theory. Just as long as you know a 4-note chord and your triads, like you can know only your triads, and you could do stuff like all those are triads. Don't think of 13s and all. No, all those are triads. So if you like this video, you want to learn how to play complex, nasty chords with just triads. All you need to know is triads. You do not need to know any 4-note chords, to be honest with you. You don't need to know them. You know, if you know your triads, which is C major, you know C minor, you know diminished, and you know your augmented, and you know your sus4, you can play any chord. That's all the theory you need to know as far as chords are concerned. You don't need to know anything else, I promise you that. All right, as far as scales is concerned, that's another beast. But chords are the most easy thing to learn. The concepts behind them, it's not hard. You know, all this, you know, other stuff, you know, 13s and, you know, flat 13 and, you know, flat 9 and all that stuff. Don't need to know. Trust me. All right. So like it, share it, leave comments, tell me what you want to learn, and I'll try to do it. All right. Peace.